test driver for GM, which stands for Grandma's Mangina, after Prohibition ended. I thought you already read that. All right, I think I already read that. That's my short-term memory. It's gone. It's been gone. Guy says, my kin, yeah, I said it, started coin-operated machines in Cleveland. I can't say more. Oh, shit. Guy, you promised me that whenever you came into my chat room, you would not expose your Illuminati connections, because now I'm going to get looked at, and I didn't want to be a part of this. I don't know anything about the Illuminati, except that they're probably pretty naughty. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't really believe in all that stuff. I mean, I believe in those secret societies, but I believe they're like poker clubs. Like, fuck, man, why can't we get more members? I don't know, man. Bet more each hand, and it'll get bigger. No, it doesn't work. Just one dude's always broke. One dude's always got the money. Yeah, you're not a secret society. You're just four guys playing poker. That's another thing I hate on Spreaker. You know, you listen to Barco do a show, you listen to Guy do a show, and most of the people I know do a show. They don't act like they're part of some multi-fucking-billion-dollar corporation. First of all, nobody on Spreaker, nobody, not a one of these motherfuckers, should have corporation anywhere in their network name. Unless you're turning a profit that is worthy of drawing investors every year. Because you can go down to the local business office and get yourself a $75 license and become an LLC and say, I'm a corporation now. Mom, did you buy me the license? Yes, honey, did you vacuum your room? Not yet, but I will. I believe you. And now you're a corporation. What I want to see is the returns on this so-called corporation for some of these groups that claim they're fucking big deals. And they're not big deals. They're four guys playing poker. Look, the Illuminati is six guys throwing horseshoes. That's the whole Illuminati right there. They're like, they fucking think we rule the world, man. No, I don't know much about the Illuminati. Marco says, my grandmother, mom's mom, had to bail him out like monthly. She'd make him go back to bootlegging to keep the cash rolling in. She liked furs and jewelry, despite being from what was then BFE, Michigan. It's funny. Blackhawks score in the third OT. All right. Good. That's good, man. In time for last call. Yeah, that's good, man. So you guys just heard it from Barco. You just got the direct, fast, live link here that the Blackhawks defeated the Predators in the third overtime of their game. Now, what that means is that whichever one of those teams comes out of this series, the winner, they're going to have the shit beat out of them. Because once you go into a couple overtimes, it's not like just having another game the next day. It's like having another 12 games the next day. Because your body's already used the fuck up, and you've still got 200 and something pound dudes flying into you at 20 miles an hour. It's no good for you. No good for your body. It's meth time in Detroit. Barco's going to go do lines now. I mean, people will be in a good mood. You should probably get some shit for free, Barco. Take advantage of this, man. If you're an opportunist, I want to see you use it. Go out and find some fans, find some Blackhawks fans, and be like, well, I don't know if you're in Detroit or Chicago now. You keep bouncing back and forth. Did the Wings win too? Either way, you're going to find fans because of the proximity. Get yourself some free cocaine. Don't pay for that shit tonight. I mean, I know you got the money to do it. Get that shit for free. Be like, man, let me do a line with you because I like your team. And people are like, yeah, do a line with me. And then you do the line and you'd be like, you know what? You should do a line with me too. But let's use your cocaine. Bam. You just got your second line because you tricked them. You tricked them because you're both rooting for the same team. I told you guys a story about this one time. I was in D.C. pulling up to getting ready to work on a copier. I was just going around a curve. There's a light. Dude standing out there when Michael Jackson died, holding a picture of Michael Jackson. A picture. It wasn't even like a big painting that was beautiful. It was just a fucking printed out photocopy, 20 by 24 on cardboard. People were giving him money. Think about this for a second. This man was not representing Michael Jackson or his family or even his fans. He was holding up a picture of Michael Jackson, and people were handing him $1 and $5 bills. So all you got to do, Barco, is go downtown. Go to the high-profile clubs. Don't fuck around with that ghetto shit. And wear your jersey, and whichever one the most people are wearing, wear that one, and do lines with them. You'll get all your shit for free. tell them that you know the owner of whatever team they like. You never, there you're in. They're getting, oh shit, man, give this guy a Ferrari. I want to hook him up because, do all that shit. No, I don't know. I've never done that. I'm too honest. That's why I'd never run for office. People don't want to hear the truth. I mean, John McCain was one of those guys that ran on principles. He didn't lie too often. And he never had a chance. Because you got to make the most people happy as possible. And to do that, you have to lie. Therefore, do not rely on me for your happiness. That 8-ball always looks so big, then poof. I'm glad I never touched it, man. Well, Barco explained to me that cocaine, I've always been a huge fan of energy because I've always been a low-energy person. And I loved it when I would, drink some fucking, what was that, espresso first time I ever had it. I was actually going to a Redskins game. I was at the hotel before we left. And holy shit. I mean, I had never had espresso before, and I had like a double shot. I was hovering, man. I didn't even need to touch the ground. And I was thinking, if I liked that much, what would cocaine have done to me? But Barco set me straight there. It's not just like great coffee energy. It is like high output, high sweat, high paranoia energy that you have to taper down with alcohol in order to enjoy. And then your roll is at the right speed. And I don't think, so that sounds too intense for me and not what I thought it would be. So even if I were tempted with a drug like cocaine, I probably wouldn't try it. Never have, but it's just one of those things that in the back of my mind, I'd be like, if I did a drug, that would be the one, that energy drug. You can't do meth because then you're out, you're fucking yourself on the corner for $5, but they don't even have $5. But, you're a Detroit fan. What are you going to do? I-rail should never be 1G. What was your favorite drug of choice back in the day, guy? I never had, tried pot a few times. It didn't do anything for me. It was just alcohol back then. Cigarettes and alcohol. That was my thing. And now I don't even drink. So all I have now is some tree leaves, some herbals, and some fucking Motrin and fucking aspirin and fucking Aleve. And fuck Aleve too, because it makes my ass bleed. Fuck all these medicines. I'm tired of fucking medicine. I'm fucking tired of fucking medicine. Mushrooms. I might do that now. I was thinking, why are mushrooms so unpredictable? How come one guy that does shrooms creates a new company that becomes a multi-billion-dollar company, and the next guy that does the same shrooms from the same bag finds himself selling his asshole in Haiti before hanging himself from a tree in Kansas when he gets back to America? Same mushrooms. What gives there? Mushrooms are my favorite. Hash, weed, 714s, drinking. God, there's so many. I don't even know what 714s are. I'm guessing that's an energy pill type deal. Crank, the white man's crack. You didn't tell me what your drug, or was that your drug, Stabby? If you had to go to an island and you could only take 2 drugs with you, but you could have a lifetime supply of them, and one of the drugs could be alcohol, or if you chose not to bring all the alcohol with you, you could take 2 drugs. What would you take? Going to an island, going to live there forever, smoke weed every day. What would you take? You'd need 2. Actually, to be honest with you, because I know that the level of pain I'm going to be dealing with before my life is over, one of them would probably be morphine. I'm just going to be ready for death when that comes. I'll put that aside. The other one, I don't know what the fuck I'd pick. What would I'd have to have nicotine. I don't want to call that a drug. Cigarettes shouldn't qualify. No, you get cigarettes plus 2 real drugs. I'm giving you a bonus. So I'm taking cigarettes, the morphine for death, and then what? I don't know because I haven't tried anything else. Drug combinations, setting and drug combinations. Kev, come on, Jewish producer, I'll bet you would take pot. I know you would take pot with a bong. Bongs are allowed. Paraphernalia is allowed. See, I don't even know what blow is, guy. I feel bad. Is that cocaine? I probably would, because if you were, you're confined to an island for the rest of your days. You've got your cigarettes there, and you're getting to choose between alcohol and a drug or 2 drugs to take with you. I'd have to think about that. If I had some time to think about it, I'd probably end up taking like a lifetime supply of tequila and a lifetime supply of probably whatever the strongest narcotic was, probably heroin. Just because I would know that when the pain comes, I'd have something to... of course, the alcohol would do that. I don't know. And when we come on, there would be no week 2. Yeah, you'd be dead in your first week. I mean, What happened to this man? Well, it looks like he was trying to have a discussion with a great white shark. Didn't work out in his favor. Remember Grizzly Bear? Yeah, he's in the belly of a bear now. Shouldn't have fucked around. That's why black people laugh at us, y'all. That's why black people laugh at white people. Because you know what's going to happen with white people. Somebody's going to go missing. That's what happens with white people. Oh, no. They want to investigate some shit. Did you see that wallaby that hopped off into the trail there, into the tall grass, that was also carrying in both hands a 44? Let's go investigate. If I see a wallaby hop off into the tall cordgrass and he's got a 44 in each hand, I'm just going to say, I'm going to wait for the next wallaby. Because I don't even know if I want to talk to a wallaby, but I definitely do not want to speak with an armed wallaby. That's out of the question. There can be nothing good that comes out of that, even if it's just an accidental shot. I would like to box a kangaroo, though, if I may say that, because I think I could whoop one's ass. I could. I know where to hit them. You know, I've got a nice right hook and a decent left jab to keep my distance. I could do that. Oh! Before we go, let's get on to this Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather thing. I'm excited about. I don't know about you guys. Who you got? What round? How's it going to end? If you had to bet your life on it, forget about what you want to see happen. If you had to bet your life on it, and you had to be right on this Mayweather Pacquiao fight, and you know it's not fixed, you know they're actually going to try to fight to win. Who you got? If I had to bet my life on it, actually, it's good because I could actually bet what my heart agreed with for a change, which would be Pacquiao in a decision. I'd have Pacquiao after 12. First fight decision for Manny. Yep. Oh, guys got Pac-Man in 3. That's fast. That is fast. So, do they have a rematch clause just for if Mayweather loses? Is that how that goes? I think that's what I read. If Pacquiao loses, there's no rematch clause. Second fight, Mayweather decision. Third fight, the rubber match. Well, could you blame him? Because that's a hell of a payday. That fucking faggot Merriweather is done. I hope so. I hate his attitude. I was listening to one of the boxers that I really like, Tim Bradley, talk about Mayweather, and he said, you know what? I understand what Mayweather's doing. I think he's probably the best defensive boxer of all time, but I don't like him. He's not the kind of guy I would want my kids looking at as a role model. Because what do you think about people that walk around all the time going, money, 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 me? Me, money, money, money. I mean, who in the fuck is attracted to that? I think that's just disgustingly simple-minded and caveman in its thinking process. I've acquired wealth. Look at me. I'm shining. The fuck out of here. Hi, RD. Bang, bang. I'm getting ready to go, bitch. I don't know how you always come in at the tail end of my show, but I guess Reverend Todd Morris has started that with guys, so we all have our stragglers, don't we? Pac-Man in 3. Yeah, I hope Mayweather goes down. I want to see him. I would like to see him knocked out. Yeah, I know. He dodged Manny until he turned 73, and I said they should both come into the ring on a hover round. I think that would be the appropriate entrance for both of them. You know, and then when they get off the hover round, have a walker and have several people there, aides, to help them into the ring, because you get older, things don't work quite like, you have the trick knee. You know the trick knee. You fall down. Oh, fuck, help. I'm falling in. I can't get medical alert. Is this 911? What's the number to 911? Yeah, they waited quite a bit. A grumpy old man Kane death match, says Guy. I think that would be a good show. I'd pay a couple bucks for that. What I won't be paying is $100 for this fight on pay-per-view, so I'm still poking around out here in my little town to see who might be ordering it, or what bar is going to have it, or whatever. It's because when you start a show, my alarm goes off, says RD, and then I make PD, breakfast, etc., sit down on the PC, and you're off. I'm sorry. Hey, but RD, I never know when I'm going to do a show, man. Sometimes I do shows at 8 in the morning. Guy made me do this show. This is all his fault. The start time and everything, all his fault. You got to direct all of that Dutch rage directly at the Floridian. It is his fault in this particular case. Yeah, you guys are making me just fucking use my voice like your last 8 ball. It's gone. There's nothing. Give me those. Is there any scraps left in the bottom of the bag? Can I just lick it or something? I might get a little something out of it. No, I've never done blow. I don't even know what a blow. I assume blow is Coke because it sounds similar. It has the same O sound, that vowel sound.